What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Journey back at it again with another video, and today we have a quick video for you guys. I'm just gonna show you guys the team that I use for Club Series. Uh, I can't tell you guys if I won or not because I'm gonna make a video tomorrow on if I win my win and get in, to California to compete in the club championship. But this is the team that I use, and we're gonna start it off with the QB. And the reason why I got 52 cap Michael Vick and not the best Michael Vick was because for the cap I thought if I was going to use the 65 cap Michael Vick, the best one, I would have to use conductor on it. There would be no other reason to use 65 cap unless you're going to put conductor on him, and I thought I didn't need conductor. So what I did is I used this 52 cap Vick, and as you can tell, he has the 88 speed, 90 throw on the run, and 89 throw power. So that's that's good enough for me to use. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely the move, especially for the cap. 52 cap, not too much for a QB. So there's that. For running back, I got the best running back in the game. Well, in my opinion, I have the best running back in the game. The 91 overall, Leonard Fournette power up. He's 91 speed, 91 carrying, and 88 break tackle. So that's like three things that are most important to me for running back. And I guess carrying so you don't fumble, but I barely fumble with anybody. So if you want to run the ball a lot, you're gonna want that speed that can break away, and the trucking. So he has the combination of both, and I felt like that was the best person for me. I used Tevin Coleman as tight end. There's a package in my formation. It's called Y trips, I believe. I don't know what it's called. It's in the Saints playbook. It's like a Y trip, similar to Y trips, and you could put a fullback at tight end. So what I do is I get this Tevin Coleman. And he's 88 speed, and he has a 82 spin move. So I was like, that would be a really good, person for the tight end spot. I can make a move, like a flat route could turn into 20 yards, honestly, with Tevin Coleman there. So I was like, for 28 cap, that's the obvious decision to put Tevin Coleman at tight end. Receivers, this is the hardest thing for me. I didn't know what receivers to use because, your opponent might play a lot of man, so you definitely need some great receivers to get some separation on the cornerbacks. But then I was like, mostly a lot of people just run zone all game, so do I really need great receivers? But, I was just playing it safe, and what I did was I ended up using the best Moss with Sprinter, so that puts him at 92 speed and medium and deep route running over 90, so he's going to get that separation on long routes. So there's that. We got Tyreek Hill, the fastest receiver in the game, I think. I'm not sure right now, but 94 speed, and that's all you really need. That 94 speed itself will get its separation versus man-to-man, and versus zone, he'll get past the zones even quicker. So, and then Dorsett. The reason I picked Dorsett is because he was only 27 cap. He's only 27 cap, and he has 90 speed, and I believe 82 spin move. So that's all I really need from that third receiver. I really need Tyreek Hill and Moss to just do all the work, honestly. And yeah, so since I have Tevin Coleman at tight end, I really didn't need a tight end. I used Gates and Fasano. My O-line, they're all really good in pass block. I knew that if they stopped my run, I know I just can't get screamed at. If I get screamed at, I'm just gonna be at a bad spot. And I ended up picking a really good O-lineman. We have 84 overall, 80 overall, 86 overall, 84 overall, and 82 overall. All of them were really good in pass block. So that's what, went through my head when I picked the O-line. So I'd say, the offense is really, really good. Got a lot of speed at Vick, Fournette, tight end for Coleman. Then Hill and Moss, you guys know about those two, and then Dorsett. And then we have a really good O-line. So that's it for offense. For defense, let's get it ready. So for my defense, I had two hitters. Basically, I had Derwin James. If you guys don't know about Derwin James, one of the best cards in the game. I put him on lockdown. I got lockdown on him. So, and lockdown and John Madden, the John Madden coach that helped me out with the attributes. So as you can tell, he has 90 man, locked up some players. He has 88 zone, that's really good. 83 play rec, 92 hit power. That itself made me want to put him on the team, even though he's 53 cap. That itself, and he's 6'3", like. It's a no-brainer to have him on the team. So I was like, okay, we can put Derwin James on the team. And then we have another hitter. Not as much hit power. I think he's like 70 hit power to 72 hit power, but he has that big hitter trait, and that's what helps it all. Right here, my Jalen Ramsey has 88 speed, 93 man, 92 zone, 92 press. So, and he's 6'2", so he has the height and he has the intangibles to get it done for a cornerback. And that's what, went through my mind to picking those two guys. They can hit, they can play coverage, really good at the run support, pursuit, everything. So then, we got our 2 run support guys. Then we got our 2 pass guys, pass defense guys. So we got Patrick Peterson, 46 cap, 89 speed, 94 man. That 94 man can really do damage on receivers like Dorsett, like Hill. They'll just press him and they'll just, bump him the whole time and they won't get any separation. So that's the reason I got Patrick Peterson. He's really good on the coverage side, man-to-man, zone, everything. And he, he can sometimes get tackles. He's not going to be consistent with it like Derwin James and Ramsey, but, he's going to get tackles here and there and he reacts really good on the pass. So that's our guy right there, Pat Pete. And then we got the main man, Deion Sanders. Absolutely crazy, 93 speed. That itself should make you want him on the team, especially with the sprinter. That's what makes him 93 speed. Like, all my power-ups have sprinter on, and that's why you can see the boost on the speed. He's 93 speed, 92 excel, 92 agility. He's quick, can move fast, can quick turns. He has 90 play rec, 90 jumping, 91 man, 91 zone. Like, this card is all around in the coverage. Like, you will never bomb Deion Sanders if he's in the right position. You will never bomb him. That's all you need to know. He will never bomb him. You can get wild with your adjustments. You can man him up on anybody. He won't get burned. So that's why I have him. So when I get adjusty, I have that guy. For my linebackers, I have this is the linebackers that everybody use. They have Tavarius Moore, and they have Troy Apke. The reason why I have Tavarius Moore and Troy Apke is because, look, Tavarius Moore basically is 87 speed as a 20 cap player. And for that, for 20 cap, that is great value because not many 20 caps are 87 speed on defense. There's only like 2 or 3 or 4, like around 4 players that have that kind of speed at safety in this whole game. So that's the reason I picked Moore. For Apke, it's even better because he's 19 cap. He's 19 cap, so he's 1 cap less, and he has 71 zone, and he's the same speed. So those two are really good, great value safeties that I could put as linebacker. I was using Troy Apke and Tavarius Moore linebacker. That's the reason I have 10 caps at the linebacker spot, because Moore and Apke were my linebackers. So there's that for the linebacker. So we've gone through our secondary with Derwin James, Pat Pete, Deion Sanders, and Jalen Ramsey. We went through our linebackers and Apke and Moore. And now let's go to our slot cornerbacks. My fault about the secondary. I didn't finish the secondary. Let's do the slot cornerbacks. What I do with the slot cornerbacks is I use this Ron Parker 20 cap. And with the speed gem that he has, that puts him at 89 speed. And that is actually nuts for a safety. I play him at slot cornerback, but he can play linebacker as well. For the coverage, if I want to ever play, 3-5 odd or something, or nickel normal, and it only requires 1 slot cornerback, I'll probably put Ron Parker in the linebacker spot and just replace Apke or Moore. So that 89 speed is actually nuts for not 20 caps. So that's also great value. So I had to put him on the team. Our other slot cornerback is the main man, Chris Milton, 10 cap. Yes, I use a 10 cap slot cornerback, and the reason being is because it's all about speed. 10 cap. Literally, that saves you so much cap and it helps you all around for your team. So I had to put Chris Milton on the team. Although he has 41 zone, 43 man, 46 press, he still had to be on the team just because he had 85 speed at 10 cap. So that's what went through my mind to get those slot cornerbacks. Now for the D linemen, I really like my D linemen. We're going to start from worst to best. And we're going to go with this J.J. Watt, 10 cap J.J. Watt. Reason I have this 10 cap J.J. Watt is because he has 79 strength, and he's only 10 cap. That's really good for the run game. Barely playing for the pass. If they're passing the ball, I will never play him. But for the run game, if I'm in 4-down lineman, he can be on the game, and he can do damage as a 10 cap. And that's all I really need. Just a little bit of damage. Doesn't have to do too much, right? And then, yes, like I said, worst to best, we got this little Khalil Mack. What I like about this Khalil Mack is he's very balanced. He's not bad in, like, he's not the best at certain things. Like, he's not good, but he's good in everything. Like, he's, I guess, above average in everything. He has 77 speed, which is really good. He has 78 excel, 78 strength, 80 tackle, 79 play rec, 79 block shed, 81 power moves, 75 finesse. So, like, if I was to compare this dude to, like, an NBA player or something, that would be like Lamar Odom. He's not great at anything, but he's, like, above average in everything. You know what I'm saying? So he's very balanced. He can do everything. He can play the pass. He can play the run. So that's the sleeper on my team. I love Khalil Mack. I'll never take him off the team. He does damage. And we're gonna go to Bradley Chubb next. The reason why I got the Bradley Chubb on the team, although he was 33 cap, which is a lot, you know, compared to other teams, you know, other players in the Madden community, they like to tank a little bit on the D lineman, but I like to, you know, get some pressure, generate pressure, and stop the run. And so I need as much help as I can, so I got my boy Bradley Chubb. He's 80 speed. 80 speed itself is super good for a D lineman, and to, you know, go with that, he has 90 strength and 83 excel, 84 shed, block shed, and 83 finesse move. So all those things combined together, I thought that was enough for me to put him on the team. He helps on the pass game, and he especially helps on the run game for the 90 strength. He doesn't get pushed back. So, you know, I definitely had to have him on the team. And, you know, the duo that I love was the Chubb and Myles Garrett duo, because Chubb is 90 strength. My dude Myles Garrett is 88 strength, and he's 77 speed. So they're kind of similar with the speed and strength. Although Chubb is more athletic and more like he's a little stronger, they're both really similar. Garrett with the 84 shed, just like Chubb. But Garrett has better pass rushing moves. He has 91 power moves and 74 finesse. So, you know, those two together can really be good in the pass and run game. And they really balled out for me when I was using them. So that's basically my team, though. I went through my offense. I went through my defense. Let's go to special teams. What I did was I used 11 cap kicker. Reason being is, you know, my cap was at 849 when I was using a 10 cap kicker with Dan Bailey. So I was like, there's no point of me not just like using that one cap. Let me just put it on kicker. And Jason Myers was the move. I think he had 81 kick power, I believe. Yeah, 81 kick power. So I was like, yep, I needed that. And if you guys don't know, I had this John Madden coach. John Madden coach, what he did, you guys can see it. He has a, I don't know what that chemistry is called, but it's like P times 2 or pass rush times 2. That's what I had, pass rush times 2 or pass defense times 2. As you can see right here, look at this. This is pass defense times 2. Boost all players in your lineup, +1 finesse, +1 zone, +1 power moves, +1 man, and +1 press. So all those things together, you know, that helped out my defense a lot. And for playbooks, I use New Orleans offense and Detroit defense. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just basically showed you the team and the playbooks and the coach that I use for club series. You know, I love this team because it's so balanced. I used 403 cap on offense, 426 cap on defense. Didn't go too, you know, it wasn't lopsided. It was just very balanced with my team, and that's how I like it. Last year in club series, I put all my cap on defense, and that really backfired. Or my secondary, my fault. I put all my cap on my secondary, and what happened was I was liable to the run defense, and my offense wasn't as good. So I made sure that every aspect in my team was good. And so this is the team that I came up with. Let me know in the comment section below if you like it. And, you know, let's get this thing to 100 likes, because, you know, not a lot of people are secretive about their lineups. And I'm just here to, you know, spread out everything that, you know, I think that's good in the game. Like, all these players that I have on my team, I believe are really, really, really good for salary cap. Like a really balanced team. All these guys are really good cap value. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, I got a video for you guys tomorrow. It's probably going to be a gameplay video, maybe a money game. But, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace out, y'all.